Hi guys, Liam from ZenYogaHealth here. Just come to the front of your mat, step your feet together into mountain pose. Bring your hands together into prayer position. Take a moment just to steady your breathing and set your intentions for doing yoga today. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, stretch your arms out and up. Exhale into an easy forward bend. Inhale, lift your head up, step back with the right foot. Exhale, step back the left foot. Lower knees, chest and chin to the mat. Inhale, peel up into cobra. Hold. Exhale, lift up the hips and knees into downward facing dog. Walk out the down dog a little bit if you like, just folding the knees, lifting and lowering the heels, alternating from side to side. Relaxing your head down towards the mat, spreading out the fingertips, spreading out the toes. Just free up the backs of the legs, the calves, the hamstrings. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend the left knee. Take the hips over to the left side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bend the right knee, hips over to the right hand side. Inhale, step forwards, right foot as far as you comfortably can. Exhale, step forwards, the left foot, forward bend. Inhale, bend the knees, stretch out and up into an easy Utkatasana. Exhale, back to mountain pose. Inhale, stretch up into Utkatasana, powerful pose. Exhale, mountain pose, lengthen the legs. Inhale, bend knees, stretch out and up, Utkatasana, powerful pose. And let's hold it this time. Tuck the tailbone a little under. Stretch the shoulders right up to the ears for length into the side muscles, into the lats. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, easy forward bend. Inhale, step back left foot. Step back right foot. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the mat. Inhale, peel up to an easy cobra. Exhale, lift up hips and knees, downward facing dog. Let's hold a breath, relax the head down, chin to the chest if you like, or just let the head hang, spread out fingers and toes. Maybe roll the hips a little from side to side again to continue freeing up through side muscles, hips, hamstrings and calves. Bring the feet closer together this time, inverted V pose, and then just hold. Inhale, step forwards left foot as far as you comfortably can. Exhale, step forwards right foot, forward bend. Inhale, bend the knee, stretch out and up into an easy Utkatasana, powerful pose. Exhale, cross right elbow over left. Lower the hips down. Garudasana or Eagle Pose, arms. Utkatasana, powerful pose, legs. Sit down as low as you can. Lift the elbows a little up in front. Hold it there, release the arms, inhale, stretch out and up. Exhale, cross left arm over right this time. Hands as close together as they will comfortably go. Sit down as deep as you comfortably can. Inhale, release, stretch arms out and up. Exhale to forward bend. Inhale, step back the right foot. Exhale, the left foot. Lower knees, chest and chin down to the mat. Inhale, peel up into cobra. Exhale, lift the hips and knees into downward facing dog. Inhale, float hips and shoulders forward into a high plank position. Exhale, push the hips and shoulders back. Inhale, float forwards into the high plank. Exhale, push back. Inhale, hips and shoulders forward. Let's hold it a little longer this time. You can have the feet either hip distance apart or stepped together to narrow the base of your plank pose, your Vasisthasana. Inhale, exhale to push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, float up the right foot, step forwards. Exhale, step forwards, left foot, forward bend. Inhale, bend the knees, stretch out and up into an easy Utkatasana. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, lift the head, step back left foot. Exhale, step back right foot, lower knees, chest and chin down to the mat. Inhale, peel up into cobra. Exhale, lift hips and knees, downward facing dog. And then just hold. Feet together, inverted V pose. Inhale, float up the right foot, bring hips and shoulders forward. Exhale, push back, float the right foot. Lift as high as you like. Inhale, float hips and shoulders forward. Exhale to push back, float up the right foot, roll back the hip. Inhale, come forward. Let's hold an extra breath this time. Keep the navel tucked in, pelvic floor muscles engaged, the shoulders engaged. Keep that right foot raised if you like, or rest it down. One more good steady breath in. And exhale to push back. Float up the right foot. Let's hold it this time. Roll back that hip as high as you like. Float the right foot as high as you like. Maybe fold the knee. Tuck the heel to the sit bone for extra stretch into the hip flexor and quad. Exhale, rest the foot down. Inhale, float up the left foot. Come forwards, hips and shoulders. Exhale to push back and float the left foot. Inhale, float hips and shoulders forward. Exhale, push back and float up the left leg. And inhale, float hips and shoulders forward. Exhale, let's hold. An extra breath or two. Midsection engaged, shoulders engaged, left foot optionally raised. One more good steady breath in. Exhale, push back, float up the left foot. Lift up the hip, hold. If you like, tuck the heel to the sit bone. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, rest the left foot down. Lower the knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, peel up into cobra. Exhale, let's push back into child's pose. Just take a resting breath. Stretch forwards through the fingertips, lengthening into lats, lengthening into side muscles. Steady your breathing. Inhale, lift to hands and knees. Exhale, lower chest and chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step forwards, left foot. Exhale, the right foot, forward bend. Inhale, stretch arms out and up, Utkatasana, powerful pose. Exhale, mountain pose, lengthen the legs. Inhale, step out with the left foot. Exhale, rest right elbow to right knee, stretch the left arm forward. Inhale to lift up. Now either replace the elbow to knee or place the right hand down outside the right foot, stretch the left arm forward, side angle stretch. Push down through the left heel, stretch forwards up through the fingertips of the left hand. Now transition into extended triangle. Inhale, stretch the left arm up. Exhale, put length back into the right leg. Bring the right hand a little further back to line up with the knee. Push the heel of the hand down into the mat. Direct the gaze upwards. A straight line running through the shoulders. Rotate back through the left hip. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, rest the left hand down. Rest the left knee down into a lunge position. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale, cross right elbow over left. Garudasana arms. Rest the elbows down onto the right knee and hold. So we have the stretch to the upper back with the Garudasana or Eagle Pose arms. The nice rotation and stretch across the low back. Let's inhale and exhale, release. Rest the left hand down outside the right knee. Inhale to stretch up with your right arm, left hand down to the mat, right arm up. Let's just hold, breathe into that nice squeeze between the thigh and the abdomen. Exhale, let's release, rest the left hand down, hands either side the right foot. Inhale, step back. Exhale, lower chest and chin down. Inhale, peel up into cobra. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Inhale, step right foot forward. Exhale, the left foot, forward bend. Inhale, let's stretch out and up. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, step back with the right foot, stretch out. Exhale, rest the elbow, left elbow to left knee, stretch right arm forward, side angle stretch. Just hold it here, or inhale, lift up. Exhale, deepen the pose, left hand outside the left foot, right arm forward, direct the gaze up towards the right hand. Now let's transition into the extended triangle. Lengthen out to the left leg, stretch straight up with the right arm, bring the left hand a little further back to line up the shoulder with the knee, push down into the mat through the heel of the hand, direct the gaze up to your right hand, roll back through the right hip. Inhale to stretch up, exhale, rest the right hand down, rest the right knee down. Inhale, lift up, exhale, left elbow over right, rest the elbows down to the left knee. Garudasana arms. Side angle stretch rotation. Just hold. Steady breathing. Inhale, release to lift up. Exhale, rest the right hand down outside the left knee. Inhale, stretch up the left hand. And then hold. Squeeze the abdomen against the thigh, abdominal massage. Steady and deep yoga breathing. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, now release. Rest both hands down either side of left foot. Inhale, step back. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, step left foot forward. Exhale, right foot, forward bend. Inhale, stretch arms out and up. And exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, stretch arms out and up. Exhale, cross right elbow over left. Cross the right leg in front of the left. Hook the toes around the inside of the left ankle. Lower the hips down. Lift the elbows into Garudasana, Eagle Pose. Keep elbows floating up to about shoulder height for a good stretch down between the shoulder blades into the rhomboids and the middle trapezius. One more breath. Exhale, rest the foot back down. Release the arms. Come to center. Take a resting and steadying breath. Inhale, stretch arms out. Exhale, left elbow over right. Bring the hands together. Float the left foot. Cross over right knee. Hook the toes around the inside of the right ankle if you can. Begin to lower your hips down and lift the elbows at the same time. Let's just hold. Pull the arms one against the other gently if you like. Hold it there. And exhale to release. Come back to your mountain pose position at the front of the mat. Inhale, stretch arms out and up. Exhale, forward bend. Let's keep the feet wide. Bring the arms in between the legs. Rest the hands down behind the feet. Rest the thighs to the back of the elbows. Just hold, or now float the feet up into Tithapasana, firefly pose. Just hold. One more breath. Exhale to rest the feet down. Inhale, shift weight back onto the feet. Walk the hands forward. And exhale, let's float the hips down. Roll all the way back down to the mat. Let's take a little stretch out. A little rest breath if you like. Tuck the knees in. Make a few little circles with the knees or hug the knees into the chest. Free up and release into the lower back. Now rest the feet down. Just a little wide of the hips. Inhale to float the hips up into the bridge pose. Slide the hands in underneath the hips. Avoid placing to the low back. Inhale, stretch the right foot. And exhale, float the straightened leg back down. Inhale, back up. And exhale, lengthen the leg. Touch the heel or toes down. Inhale, float up to the ceiling. Right leg. Exhale, float back down to the mat. Inhale, stretch back up. Let's hold it there this time. Flex the foot, push through the heel. And exhale, rest that foot back down to the mat. Other side, lengthen out the left leg. Inhale, float to the ceiling. Exhale, float the leg down, keeping it as straight as you can. Inhale to float up. And exhale, touch back down to the mat. Inhale, float to the ceiling. And let's hold it here this time. Push through the heel, flex the foot. One more breath in. And exhale, rest the heel back down. Lower your hips back down to the mat. Take a little rest breath. Rest your hands down behind you. Float the feet up. Peel your back away from the floor into the shoulder stand. Cross right leg over left. Hook the toes around the ankle. Lower the knees down to the left ear. And then just hold. Make sure there's no strain to the back of your neck. Support the back with your hands for the moment. Tuck the elbows in close. Inhale, float the legs back up. Exhale, cross the left leg over right, hook toes behind the ankle. Lower the knees down towards the right ear this time and just hold. Steady your breathing. Note the effect of the pose where you feel the stretch, the compression or the release. Just hold. Inhale, float the legs back up. Exhale, lower the toes down into Halasana plow pose. Interlock the fingers. Stretch the forearms down to the mat behind you. Point the toes away from you. Hold it there. Keep the breathing steady. And then when you're ready, carefully unroll back down to the mat. Rest the feet back down. Relax the knees out. Soles of the feet are together. A little stretch into the adductors. If you like, tuck your head in close for fish pose. Reach hands down under your thighs. Roll back shoulders. Keep the chest open. You can direct your gaze to the point between the eyebrows or down to the tip of the nose. Inhale, lift the head up, exhale, rest your back down to the mat again. Let's cross the right leg over left, hook toes behind the ankle again, float the knees up, exhale to rest your legs over to the left hand side. Guide the knees a little further down to the mat with the left hand if you like. Stretch out with the right hand to shoulder height, look over the right shoulder. Breathe into the rotation, keep the navel tucked in a little for stretch across the abdomen. Stretch into the side muscles. Inhale, lift up to center. Exhale, cross left leg over right, hook toes around the inside of the ankle, rest the knees down to your right hand side. Guide the knees a little further down with your right hand if you like, look over the left shoulder. Make it a complete rotation through the full length of the spine. Steady breathing, navel tucked in. Just hold, inhale, release, float up to center. And exhale, release the legs. Tuck in a little rock out for your back. Make a couple of circles either way with the knees. When you're ready, rock up to seated. Rest your hands behind you, step the feet out wide. Inhale, push forwards through the chest, through the hips, rock the head back. Exhale, chin down to the chest. Bring the feet out a little wider if you can. Rest your hands down in front of you. Inhale, push into the mat, lift up. Exhale to walk your hands forward. Go slowly, progress into this pose, just a breath at a time, using the exhalations. Rest elbows down or rest your head down, rest the chest down, rest the abdomen down. Just hold and breathe. Make sure there's no undue stretch into the inner thigh or the inner part of the knee. Let's inhale, walk hands in, lift up, and exhale, float the feet back in. Feet together, reach down to take a hold of the big toe. And now float the heels up, lengthen out your legs, relax the head back, look to the tip of the nose, try to keep your back long. Happy child pose, just hold. Remember, knees can stay folded if you like, heels can stay down to the mat, or legs are lengthened out. One more breath in, exhale, float the feet together, and then hold. Direct the gaze up to your big toe. One more breath in, a little more length in the legs, a little more length in the back. And then when you're ready, let's float the heels back down to the mat again. Inhale, exhale into Paschimottanasana, Western stretch, seated forward bend. Go as deep as you like. Make it comfortable, easy and relaxed. Relax your head down toward the knees. Steady and deep in your breathing. Hold. Now inhale to slowly lift back up again. And exhale to release. Rest the hands behind you. Let's tuck the feet into cross-legged pose. Inhale, step or jump the feet back. Exhale, lower down to the mat. And let's reach hands down by the hips. Rest the head down to the mat. Inhale, float up the right leg. And then just hold, or if you like, now lift up the right hip as well. Relax the left leg. Use the glute, use the hamstring, use the muscles of the back, the extending muscles of the back. Lift as high as you can while keeping the left side relaxed. Exhale, rest the right leg back down. Inhale, float up the left leg, float the foot, float the knee if you like, lift the hip as well. So you feel hamstring, glute max, as well as the extending muscles of the lower back. Keep the glute squeezed. One more good breath in. And then exhale to rest the knee back down. Maybe a rest breath here if you like. Bring hands under the shoulders. Inhale, peel up into an easy cobra. Exhale, back into child's pose. Rest the head down to the mat. Take a resting breath. Inhale to bring hands down by the feet. Exhale, roll forwards over your head. Rabbit pose. Inhale, rest the hips down. Exhale, roll forwards into rabbit pose. Inhale, float the hips down again. And exhale, hold on to the feet as you lift the hips up, roll forwards, and exhale, back down onto the heels. Now either you can stay seated on the heels in hero pose, or you could come down into cross-legged pose. Either is good. And let's get ready to focus a little more deeply to our breath work, our meditation. Rest hands down to knees, or maybe to the ankles if you're comfortable in half lotus or lotus pose. Then of course tuck the feet in. Your hands can rest to the knees, to the ankles, or maybe rest to the abdomen. Your chin can rest down to the chest, or you can direct upwards through the crown of the head. Steady your breathing. Reset your intentions. If you'd like to follow to pranayama, Anuloma Viloma, alternate nostril breathing. Close off the right nostril with the right thumb, the middle finger and index finger to the brow. Inhale for an easy count through the left side. Hold for the same count, closing off both nostrils. Exhale, and now release through the right nostril as you close off the left. Continue alternating from side to side. Don't force it. follow your breath work. Be guided by how easy the breathing feels. If you're a little obstructed, then you could rest both hands down and just visualize the breath entering through one nostril, leaving through the other. Remember not to force the retention of the breath. And now get ready to complete your final round of Anuloma Viloma, alternate nostril breathing. Make sure the breath is still steady and even. Keep your back long. And now just rest both hands down to the knees. 1 or 2 breaths. And now bring hands to the abdomen. Form a circle just in front of the navel. Your mudra for Svadhisthana chakra. And then hold right there. Imagine energy, prana flowing in to your navel chakra through the circle formed by your hands. Each inhalation draws that energy in. Each exhalation releases any tension. Rest your hands to the heart. Focus now to the energy of your Anahata chakra. Just feel the warmth of your hands resting against the chest, or imagine prana flowing from the hands into the heart center. And then when you're ready, now just lie back down to the mat into Shavasana. Allow your breath to find its natural depth and rhythm, and just allow your thoughts to wander. When you're ready, let's now bring awareness back into the room. Take a little stretch out from the fingertips down to the toes. Rock the head gently from side to side. Another good breath in, and exhaling, let's return to a seated position. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe. Namaste.